Gonna start off with some lying leg curls, 3 sets of 15 repetitions. Get into it. Just starting out with 35 there. Kind of a warm-up set. First warm-up set. Now on to the working sets. Put another 35 on there. That'd be 70 pounds. Pretty non-impressive. This will be my first working set. Hard at the end there. I think my goal for next time, keep the reps the same, just improve the form and time under tension. More control of the negative, basically. Alright, moving on. Lying leg extensions. Gonna do 3 sets of 25. First set a little lighter, I think. And the others are just 2 main working sets. There we go. Lay down, quit messing with that phone. So I do them laying down with the hope that I'm getting more involvement of the rectus femoris, which sits on top of the vastus intermedialis, and then more off to the side you have the vastus lateralis, and then more towards the middle you got the teardrop muscle, the vastus medialis. So it's vastus intermedialis, lateralis, intermedialis. Those 3 definitely get worked when you're sitting. But by laying back, you're allowing more the rectus femoris, which attaches further up the hip, to get involved there. So that is the hope of doing those laying down. So is it working? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, because rectus femoris is a hip flexor, so if your hip is flexed already, it's like you're taking the slack off that one end of it. So by laying down, when you do these ideas to get more involvement. Rectus is Latin word for connotating straight. So I'll be straight back to get it more in perfect alignment. Word originates in the inferior iliac spine and part of the alar of the ilium superior to the acetabulum. So way up there. That's the goal, getting more rectus femoris with these lying leg extensions. Really starting to burn here. Trying to get the reps. Same goal next time. Keeping the weight similar. Just improving on time under tension. A little more control of the negatives. Alright. Coming out vertical leg press. Going to do one leg at a time for a set of 20 each. Then increase the weight. See what I can do with both legs, and then another set. Sometimes I like to keep the one foot in position just to give me a little more support. Today I said, focus on the one leg completely and see how it goes. Still went okay. Problem with the vertical leg presses, sometimes you do have to curve your back a little bit to get a little better range. But if you feel like your position is just right, it's not going to put the shearing on your lower back. It'll actually feel okay, and you will be able to get a little more range of motion. I actually feel like this doesn't target the rectus femoris that much. It is a lot of the glute med, a lot of the vastus medialis, intermedialis, and lateralis. So really like close to the knee and up by the pelvis. Burns. I was just thinking about this the other day. They got the, what is it? I forget what it's called. Where they choke off the muscle, deprive it of blood flow. Supposedly you could use lighter weights and get better results or whatever. I think with the vertical leg press, it's kind of a similar principle. Or like overhead, like curls or something, where you're keeping your arms up in the air after the fact, or you're using the cuff, to restrict the blood flow. By having your body like that, it's all pulling in your head, unfortunately, so it's probably not the healthiest thing, but there's limited blood flow as you're doing the reps, so it's like a different feeling. And then when you drop them legs down, it starts rushing. Then you start feeling the burning kind of like at the end, It's still feel something painful, but it's a different feeling when those legs get back down after you're doing the vertical leg press. Got this off Craigslist a couple years ago. and I honestly need to do more work with it, so I'm going to stop being such of a pansy. Maybe add a little more sets next time on this thing. Definitely not as strong as I used to be on it, but that's what it is. Yeah, I just had to stop. Now I feel a little burning. It's like, oh, keep it up though. Alright, keep going. And it's good. I want to keep going with this because you can play with the leg position. You kind of target different areas of the thigh based on your foot position, similar to like a leg press if they're further down the plate or further up the plate towards you. Even change the position where I'm facing the other way. Sometimes, like calf raises, I'm going to do them facing that way. But if I face the other way, I can get more straighter, more gastrocnemius. But this way, kind of in between slight bend in the knees, so I'm getting both the gastrocs and the soleus. So let's see that. I got that increased weight there. Banging and clangin. That's it. Alright, I'm going to hurry up and move. Body weight only. I'm trying to remember how much weight that is. I think it's only like 250 or 3 something area on the lat pull down. There we go. What do you think about that, chicken boy? The Maltese chicken boy. Alright, so I move on to Planet Fitness. I do abduction, which is away. This is the adduction, which is towards, and I do some more calves. Now, is this machine necessary? I think sometimes if I focused more on doing squats and more on the leg press, probably wouldn't be necessary, but I'm kind of scared of squats right now, kind of a chicken. It's like, I do them, but like to what benefit? They're kind of beneficial, but for me it's all low back. And they say, oh, work your weak point, then that's your low back. Okay, well there's a machine for that too, so I don't know. I'm trying to do about 20 something reps on these. I'm not really too concerned about progression too much on these. Just know that I can get about 20 reps on each set, pyramiding up, and I'm good. Yeah, I think I did about 4 sets. The first set was kind of a warm-up, but it's more like just pyramiding up. Sometimes I'll do a set and just say to myself, well, that first rep was the warm-up, so just keep going. I feel like it's not crazy heavy. I know what weight I'm working with. Sometimes warm-ups are a little redundant. Right. The abduction machine. Works the glutes, glute med. Today I think I was taking a pretty good amount of time in between sets, maybe like 3 to 5 minutes on most things, except for when I get to Planet Fitness, it was more like a minute or 2. But at home, I like to wait, just take my time in between sets. Sometimes I guess just to get into it, I gotta do that like that, but that's a good thing about working out at home. You don't really care about taking time in between sets, and I think that's a good thing to be taking as much time as necessary in between sets, because it's not cardio, it's weight training, so you want to be fresh, you know. So that's the thing. I like to have 2 main working sets right now. Every once in a while I'll do more working sets. I feel like you can get it done in 2 usually. Anything is just breaking down the fibers. I don't really aim for failure too much. If that happens, it's good though sometimes. I feel like if you're always focusing on training to failure, getting this many seconds in the positive, this many seconds in the static, and this many seconds in the negative, you should first of all just use a metronome set at 60 beats per minute, so you have an accurate reading of how long your reps are. And I don't really want to do that right now, but I'm just saying sometimes you can train your body will train itself to fail on a set even sooner. But it's like I'm so weak now anyways, I don't really care. Really, it's not a big concern, but I'm just saying as you go and progress, if you focus on failure too much, your body will tell you it's time to fail, and it'll fail at its convenience. It'll shut you down. I'm serious. So that's my extra calf work. I like that machine. Really good on the gastrocnemius. There we go. Yeah, this This machine, I see a lot of people really crank the weight up on it, but then they're not doing calves. They're like doing some kind of a weird hamstring glute push thing. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not that strong. All right, have a good one.